Hi, this is Charlie from Boise Truth. I'm making a video and it's about the moon light projection being cold. Now, I know that sounds kind of off the wall, but I've been doing a lot of research about all kinds of different stuff, ranging from the flat earth theory to just, off the wall conspiracies and just everything conspiracy as far as I'm concerned. But anyways, the reason I'm making this video is because Brian Mullen, one of the channels that I subscribe to, made a video about calling people forward to make videos about the moon test. Now, I agree that we all need to kind of join together in trying to figure these things out. And I'm not one to shoot down doing empirical data tests. So this is where I'm going to contribute. Basically, what I'll do is I'll do several tests to try to figure out exactly what we're looking at. I want to see if this moonlight is in fact colder. I did do several tests, I don't know, a week or two ago, and on my infrared thermometer laser pointer, I was able to detect like about a degree colder in the moonlight, but as far as I was concerned, it was inconclusive because it was only like a quarter moon, and this week's been kind of storming over here in Boise, Idaho. So anyways, so I guess the best thing to do is start with well, technically tonight is the full moon. It's March 23rd, 2016 on Wednesday. So basically I did a test last night in my garage, and I basically attached that test so you can see what it was all about. But just hang in there. This is part one, and I will be making another test tonight so that I can upload that probably in the next few days. So anyways, thanks again, and just hang in there and check this out. Charlie from Boise Truth. I'm actually doing a video response from Brian Mullen, who did the call to action to do an experiment with the lunar sun, or the moonshine that has basically cold exposure as opposed to the moon shade. So basically the last few days have been kind of stormy, but before that there was like a quarter moon. I don't know, it's been about a week since I started doing, it was about a week or two ago that I started doing some temperature tests, and I found that there was a variation, a small variation, maybe 1 or 2 degrees when it was a quarter moon, but now as the moon gets larger, I can actually, or the more moonlight there is, as it gets closer to a full moon, is actually more temperature variation. So I thought, because I'm having trouble in the last few days because there's been some storm clouds and stuff, I haven't been able to really see the moon, but I've been really anxious to do my own tests, and I'm in my garage now. I wanted to try something that was kind of an interesting approach, but basically what I'm doing is I took the light from this lamp, and I'm shining it at a mirror. Now the mirror actually, I'm saying, represents the moon at this point. So the sun is the lamp shining onto the reflection of the mirror, which is the moon, and then it projects the light onto the wall over here. Now, the thing that is difficult, I'm just trying to see if there's any kind of temperature variance or fluctuation. So I have my if you can see it here, you can see the, let's see, you see the red light. I have a thermal infrared thermometer, and now that's what I've been doing to measure my moon light and compared to moon shade. Now this lamp is shining onto the concrete, and it's also shining onto the garage door. So I'm going to actually do a quick test. It's only been on for like 5 minutes, but I have about 53.5 in the Fahrenheit on the concrete in the light, and then I have, well, it's 53.5 in that. Now, if I do it on the garage door, I have about 53.5. If I go over to the shade, it's 53 degrees. I had a larger variation. It was a lot warmer on the door when I actually had the light up close. But part of the problem is, if we're trying to depict a sun that's off and a longer distance away, assuming it was 93 million miles, basically having a close sun would have obviously more temperature fluctuation as the moon or the sun passes. But assuming that this light actually bounces off the mirror and comes back to the wall, the goal is to actually have a temperature fluctuation that is detectable. Now, I would never expect to see the light be colder on the wall, only warmer or the same. So this is the whole point. So if anybody's investigating for themselves, trying to figure out if this is basically if it's if it's true that the moonlight is cold, well, first of all, that defeats the laws of thermodynamics. Energy should always, any excited particles are always hotter. Light is a form of excited particle, and it just goes against everything that science has taught us. And it's just interesting stuff. So I'm going to do a quick test on the shade here. Got 55 degrees. You can see that, 55. And that's against the wall. Now, it's 56 degrees on the other light portion. Let me move around and see if I can get 56, 55.5. Well, it's going to be kind of an inconclusive test because, well, first of all, the time that I've been doing this has actually not been very long, but I've pretty much run out of time. I don't really have many. I don't have a lot of opportunities to do these videos, so. But the point is, and then the other test I wanted to do was actually a magnifying glass to see if moonlight is actually amplified by the moonlight or by the magnifying glass. And these are some ideas that people that are watching can actually try for themselves. I think it's important that these things be brought to the light, I guess you could say, so that I'm kind of in that mindset usually where I want to see the establishment brought down, the stronghold, the thing that restricts us from thinking outside the box. And this is pretty straightforward stuff. Science, empirical evidence. So anyways, just something to think about, and I'll do a follow-up video once I actually get a good reading from the moonlight. And I'll be able to probably see it in the next day or two. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble with the clouds. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll be back. Thanks. Okay, this is an amendment to the video. I just had to add this too. So you can see the light shining onto the mirror. You can see me in the mirror, and basically the light is reflecting back to the wall. Now, I didn't have any temperature variance until I let it basically heat up this area. And basically, when I take the light or the temp gun, I have 53.5. Let's try it again. 53.5. 54. About 54. Now, if you go over here to the shadow or to the shade, 50 degrees. So clearly there's a difference in temperature. So if you come over here to where the light has been reflecting against or from the mirror, let's focus here. Yeah, so the mirror over to, sorry, my garage is a little dirty. Just against the wall here, 52.5, 52.5, 52.5. Now over here in the shade, 51.5, 51. So clearly it is an increase in temperature wherever the light is shining. So this may not be a precise demonstration of the sun reflecting against the moon onto the earth, but if you actually consider that the sun is a bazillion times hotter than this lamp here, and the moon surface is probably a bazillion times larger than that mirror. So some stuff to think about, because clearly the temperature has increased. So, all right, thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.